Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's update. Once again, I'm talking to you about the uncertainty and worrying situation regarding COVID. With the government's announcement on Saturday that we're going into a lockdown on Thursday, I just wanted to talk to you about all of the sacrifices that you've made and you're continuing to make. These sacrifices to support your children to go to school and the freedoms that are being curtailed in our own lives are there to support students to get to school. And it's really important that all of our students, all of your children are able to come to school. It's the best place for them to make sure that we can provide them with a brilliant education. And I want to thank you for all of these sacrifices you're making and I apologise that we're having to ask so much of you for this to happen. Local infection rates are on the rise still. They were about 280 out of 100,000 before the holidays. They're around 410 now. So they are still rising, but we must do what we can to try and keep them down. And I'd like to thank all of the students and yourselves for the continuous support in what we're doing. We're trying to make the school as safe as possible for you and for your children. We've instigated all of the one-way systems, the protocols, all of the different things we're doing, the hand sanitisation, and we just ask you to continue your support with that. Support us with making sure that your children have got face coverings when they come to school. Support us with reminding them to wash their hands regularly and providing hand sanitiser if you can. That's really, really helpful. And you've been brilliant with all of this, but if we can continue to do this, it's really, really important. When it comes to self-isolation, this is also very important. Self-isolation means that's the key thing that can stop the spread of the virus. So that if we notify you that a child needs to stay at home, they must stay inside. They can't just be wandering around for 2 weeks. They've got to stay inside. They've got to basically go to their bedroom, if possible, and not have as little contact with anybody else for 14 days. The reason for this is that potentially they could have the virus and obviously that then can spread, and that's how it spreads so rapidly, and especially through our community where we're so close and we're so tight, and obviously with the intergenerational living. So please support us with this. I know it's difficult, and if you want any support with all of the online lessons and all of the Microsoft Teamworks, then please do contact school, and we're trying to provide everything we can. So children should be able to access all of these different things. Moving forward, we're continuing to work closely with public health. We've already set up a group of students to support with this, and they've been given their perspective. As far as exams are concerned, although the government are continuing to say that exams are still taking place, it looks as though there may be a blended approach. It may be something different. Now, there were in the press this weekend reports that the government might introduce a set of mock exams in March, but equally use the mock exams that are coming up in December to support with Year 10 and Year 11 grades. So it's really important that children revise for those and make sure that they're really focused on getting the best grade possible. And that involves coming to school. So make sure that all of your children, wherever possible, can come to school. So these mock exams are going to start in December and we'll share more information with you there. Finally, if you or anyone in your family has tested positive, then please do notify school and we can support around that. And we'll do the best we can. Once again, I look forward to another amazing half term from your students, from reception to Year 11. It really is a brilliant place in school and it's been so good to see all the children learn. And we hope to continue that as much as possible. Obviously, if anything changes, we'll update you as soon as we can. And we've already got plans in place should there be a situation where secondary needs to go onto a rota system. And we'll let you know about that should we need to move to it. Anyway, look after yourselves, keep safe, and I'll speak to you next week.